inspiration, motivation, and encouragement is brewing. Welcome to the Tea Time with Tan podcast, where you experience innovative solutions and creative ideas designed for your colossal dream success. Let's sit. Here's your host, Tan.
Hello, and thank you so much for listening to TTWT. That's Tea Time with Tan. Whether you're on a drive or on your break or in your chill time, I want to say thank you for taking the time to come and sip tea with me. This tea is inspiration, it's motivation, and it is encouragement for your journey. The mission of Tea Time with Tan is to provide you with best practices to help you achieve colossal success in your everyday living, in your personal brand, in everything you endeavor to do. We always get started with a get it together moment. That's when we allow opportunity for you to make sure you have your Tea Time with Tan journal to take notes, a good pen, good pencil that's writing and working. Also a time for you to clear your mind so that you can be in the best place possible to receive the tea that is being served. And while you're doing that, the crowd cheers because they like when we prepare ourselves for success. So go get what you need so we can get prepared for success. I want to give a special shout out today to Mr. Tate. That's my husband. He's just a phenomenal man. And I love you, honey. Thank you for everything that you do, how you stand with me, how you support me, how you encourage me, how you motivate me, how you inspire me. Thank you, Mr. Tate. And for those of you who may be in the Houston, Texas area or surrounding areas, that's Houston, Texas and surrounding areas, and you have a vehicle that's in the need of some specialized care, whether it's your car, your truck, your boat, your motorcycle, whatever it is, give Real Car Care a call. Their number is 713-280-8663. There, they have what you need. Over there, wax is whack, and they have ceramic coating to help protect your vehicle and the longevity of its life. So give them a call, Real Car Care. You ready for the tea today? You ready to sip? All right. We're going to get into what we're going to be talking about today. It's a new podcast series, and I'm so excited. The series is entitled Silent Brand Killers. What lies beneath? That's Silent Brand Killers. What lies beneath? It's a thriller because each week we're going to uncover what is lying beneath your brand that is a silent killer. And when I talk about brand, I'm speaking of your personal brand, who you are. And that's for this series. We're talking about when we say personal brand, what's your personal image? What's your reputation? What's the quality of who you are? Because we know and understand that until that personal brand is thriving, it's going to be hard to pour into any other brand that you may develop, whether it's your personal small business, whether it's going to a job, whether it's in school, whatever it is, it all begins with your personal brand. So we're going to uncover silent brand Killers. What lies beneath? If you know me, you know I am a person of acronyms. And for this series, the word lies, it is an acronym, and that is LIES. Today, we're going to discover the L and what is lying beneath. What is your silent brand killers? L. The letter L represents lazy. And the definition that we're going to go with is a lack of effort or activity. Again, that's a lack of effort or activity. So when we begin to look at your personal brand, I want you to begin to ask yourself, what type of activities do I participate in as it relates to my core values, to my integrity, to who I am? What effort am I putting into my dreams? What have I done lately? I believe Janet Jackson had a song out, "What Have You Done For Me Lately?" So ask yourself, what have you done for you lately? What have you done? Did you write your mission statement? Do you have a vision statement? What are your daily affirmations? Do you speak life to yourself? What are you feeding you? What connections do you have? What effort are you putting in to being your best personal brand? Are you lazy? Do you always find yourself saying, well, maybe tomorrow, I'm going to do something the next day, or the next day? Next day come and you're like, oh, not today. What are you doing to energize your brand? What's your reputation? Are you known to be lazy? Is laziness lying underneath and becoming a silent brand killer? If that's you, today I have some tips to help you overcome laziness and procrastination. Because the only way you're going to thrive in your brand is to make sure that this laziness silent killer is not operating in you. The first tip I want to give you is to use the 2-minute rule. So whenever you have a task or you're thinking of something that you want to put off later, you know it's something you need to do, you've been asked to do something, you've agreed to do something, you said you would do it, and now you're trying to procrastinate, ask yourself, how long will this take? Now, if you come back and you realize that it's only going to take you 2 minutes or less, remember, we're using the 2-minute rule. If it's going to take you 2 minutes or less, then go ahead and do it right away. Get it out the way. And as you begin to develop your goals and your action plans for your dreams, to expand your brand, to develop products of your brand, you can also use this 2-minute rule there. So once you have your goals listed, begin to think, what can I do that's in 2 minutes or less? Take care of them. Get them out of the way. So that's tip 1. Use the 2-minute rule. The next tip is to create a to-do list. Oftentimes in the working environment, we use to-do lists. You know, I believe Microsoft has made it simple where you can create them using your emails, using the Word programs. You know, to-do lists, they are very successful in having a productive day. So in your personal brand, in your families, because we always expand what we talk about to family life, to your spirit man life, to whatever cores that are connected to you. Create a to-do list. And then once you get that list, as you begin to accomplish those tasks that are on the list, check them off. It's something about the mentality of when we can scratch something off or cross something out that we've done. It makes us feel good. And that helps feed that energy that may used to be lazy, but now because we are uncovering what lies beneath, that won't no longer impact you. I'm speaking that into life. Go ahead and say it with me. I am not lazy. Say it again. I am not lazy. I am not lazy. You are not lazy. You are not lazy. So we're going to be using the 2-minute rule, and we're also going to incorporate to-do list in our everyday life. And even if you're like me, I don't go and clock in, show up at someone's job, but I do clock into my dreams every day. I create a to-do list because I am my best brand. I am my favorite brand. And when something is your favorite, you tend to take care of it. You tend to value it. And when you know the value, you do things differently. So I create a to-do list. And Mr. Tate will call you. He'll often call me throughout the day. And if he's interrupting something, I'm like, not right now. I'm working on this. I'm working on that. I'll let you know when I have an opportunity to speak to you. So when you create your to-do list, be mindful of distractions. And it's okay to tell someone, now is not a good time. Typically, when I reach out to someone and I'm trying to communicate with them, I like to ask, is now a good time? And if not, we can communicate and schedule a time. The last tip I'm going to give you today is to start with the hardest task first. When you create your to-do list and you realize something is going to be harder than something else, go ahead and get it out the way, because it will carry you through the rest of your to-do list. So if it's a difficult conversation you need to have, go ahead and have it. Whatever it is, just get it done. Because sometimes when we know we have something that's difficult or challenging to do, it drains on our energy. And we're like, oh man. So go ahead and get it out of the way. And I like to add, once you compile your to-do list, go ahead and pray over it. It can be a quick prayer or however you like to pray. But when I look over my to-do list, I give a prayer, Lord, I thank you for my to-do list. I thank you that all the needs are met, the resources are available, the connections are there. Your favor surrounds me. You've already raised up someone that's working on my behalf, and it's done. In Jesus' name, that's my prayer. Now, whatever your beliefs are, however you pray, incorporate it into your to-do list. So as this podcast comes to a close, we've uncovered the L, Silent Brand Killers. I want you to be inspired, to be motivated, and to be encouraged. That's my time for today. Thank you for listening. Please remember to follow me on Spreaker.com. And remember your inspirational quote of today: all days are good, some are just better. Now go be your best brand. Talk to you next time.